I got traffic in front of me. These guys cutting me off.
Okay guys, welcome back to another video with 12 Romeo. It's been a while. I'm gonna take us up today. It's January 29th, Thursday in Watsonville, California. We'll be just flying locally here. I'm just gonna get some practice, some landings, and then do an ILS approach into Hollister, the RNAV 3-1, just for practice. We'll be coming in at 5,500, dropping down to 52, and then hitting a couple of waypoints along the way. So I'm gonna do an IPC next week, so I just thought this would be a good practice for my IPC. So we'll go ahead and get started here. Let me get the checklist out, and we'll start running through it. Okay, so let's go to the checklist, and we're gonna load up our pre-flight. We've done that. Emergency equipment, seatbelts, windows are latched. Passengers have been briefed. There are no passengers. Breakers are in. We're on this fullest tank. Mixture full rich. Check. Prop is full forward. Check. Strobe lights on. Check. Master switch is on. I'll do the rest by memory. So master switch is on. Prime for 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Clear prop. And we'll fire it up.
Windsock looks pretty light today. I'll just put it right here. Let's make sure we get our doors closed and latched. That's really important. Left side, right side, door seals going on. Okay, let's do a run up page. So we've got flight controls free and correct. Cross ties off, mains are on. Doors closed and latched, door seals are on. Fuel's on the fuels tank, mixture's going full rich. And we're going to go up and do our mag check at 1700. So we'll do that right now. So
Watsonville traffic, 61 Foxtrot, left base 20, full stop Watsonville.
We're good on the left side. On the right side, let's go to the left side now. 1880
61 Foxtrot, final
down
20,
to 1790. That's good. Back to both. Cycle the prop 3 times. 1, we're looking for an increase, a decrease, and an increase. 2, and any oil on the cowling. I don't see anything. 3, that's good. Okay, let's do an idle check. Gauges, transponder, flaps. Flaps are in the takeoff position. Boost pump is on. And brief the emergency procedures. If anything in our takeoff roll, any problems we see with fuel flow or manifold pressure, we'll abort the takeoff at the runway or about 50 feet up. Otherwise, we'll take it in the air and shoot for a strawberry patch on the other side of the highway. We get above 1500, then we can take it back to the airport, put it on the ground. Watsonville traffic, Columbia 6512 Romeo, taking runway 20, be a left crosswind departure, Watsonville. Okay, clear on the right. Doors closed and latched. Everything looks good. Door switchers up and flaps and doors. Okay, here we go, guys. Ready? Gonna put in some right rudder here. Let's rock and roll. .600 feet.
Watsonville traffic, November 6606 Alpha. Be advised, UAS traffic at 1 mile west of Monterey Bay Academy Airport at 2,000 feet. Watsonville traffic.
RNAV approach on 30. We'll be breaking off at 1 mile before the airport and going downwind. Apple Bay traffic.
Watsonville traffic, Columbia 6512 Romeo, left crosswind 20, departing the area to the east, Watsonville.
Zero Fuego, we're about 5 miles on the straight in for 30. Zero Fuego. Apple Bay.
There's Flight is 2525, let's pull the fuel back to 19. Okay, so Rutney's 24 miles away. We're going to climb to 5,500, take it down to 53. Okay, landing lights off. So let's do our checklist. Normal takeoff. Climb is throttle 2525, engine parameters checked, boost pump is off, flaps are up, and landing light is off. And I'm not getting radio, I'm not getting weather on the radio, I'm not sure why. I can check it here. Okay, I'm seeing 6 knots of wind from 320 and 3024 on the barrel. And we're now 13 miles from Rutney. I'm going to power back and I'm going to slow us down and then put the flap, get us to first notch of flap speed and then fly the approach with first notch of flaps. And we did fix the buttons and they are definitely working better. Now if I could just select the right chart, there it is. Load chart, display chart. There we go. Chart view. Really like 3. So there we are on the chart, and I see it's not zooming. We're 9 miles out. No traffic observed. Brief the approach. We're going to be flying the RNAV 3131 approach. We've got Ikruk, Jitney, Kamoff, Casway, and the runway. I've got the approach loaded but not armed. As soon as we get to Rutney, we're going to go to 5200, so I'm going to put that in. Engine looks good.
Jet 8675, we're just out of 1,000 feet. We are
Fuel tanks are balanced.
8 miles to the north.
Keeping an eye outside. Got a dirty windshield. Beautiful view of the Salinas Valley to the right.
70 Echo, Cherokee 90 Whiskey. We're about 2 miles behind you. We got you on the glass. We'll follow you for 13.
Okay, nav has been, my nav is enabled. I'm on the autopilot, and we're 3 miles from our first waypoint, Rutney, looking for traffic. Okay, as far as briefing the approach, we'll be flying a 307 approach to 31. We're going to hit the normal waypoints. We're going to be stepping down 41, 33, 27, and 17. Our decision altitude is, for an LPV, is going to be 657. I'll probably break it off before then and fly back to Watsonville so we don't get stuck in the dark. Okay, there's our first waypoint. Okay, powering back to 124 so we can put in our flaps.
Inbound on RNAV, GPS runway 31, currently 7 miles from Paso, traffic permitting, landing runway 13, Paso.
Okay, there's our 5200, so we're going to add a little power so we don't...
So traffic, Pilatus Jet 8675 is now 10 miles to the north-northeast out of 4,000 feet for 13.
Okay, next waypoint is going to be 4100 at just past Kickney, which is in right now.
Traffic Cessna 8 Mike is turning downwind runway 31.
So we're about 10 miles out. Hollister traffic, Columbia 6512 Romeo is on the RNAV 31 approach. We're about 10 miles out to the south. We'll be making more radio calls as we get a little closer. Hollister.
And below, please use caution for parachute activity. 2 minutes over Yolo County to...
Pilatus 8675 is now 4 mile final.
I'm getting everybody here. Okay, next one is Ikruk. And we'll be at 41 there. I mean after Ikruk. Then we're going to go to 33. So we're not getting down fast enough. See if I can increase this.
Traffic Cessna 81 Mike is turning base runway 3.
There we go, 45, so we're about 400 feet off. And now we're going down to 33. We may have to put in the speed brakes.
Paso traffic checking 7190 Whiskey. Just passed over the numbers for 31. We got the Pilatus and the Skywagon in sight. We'll be making left traffic. Go 13 Paso.
IFR landing checklist. Just load the radios, we've done all that. Get the weather, we did that. Load the approach, we've done that. Confirm the chart, select entry, we've done that. Brief the chart, we've done that. If it's an ILS, we'll do the Morse, we're not going to do that. If it's VLOC, activate the approach. We'll activate the approach when it comes in. Okay, there's 33, we have activated the approach. That indicates the autopilot's going to fly and capture the glide slope. But we've got to turn off the altitude hold button first. There it is. So now it's capturing the glide slope. You can see it here. We're above it. It's coming down. Hollister traffic, Columbia 6512 Romeo is on about a 5-mile final for 3-1. We're going to go down to about 500, then overfly the runway, headed back to the west. Hollister. Okay, the autopilot is crabbing us to the right. We've got a 25-knot crosswind, so we've got about a 10-degree cross angle in there. Power looks good. Pre-landing checklist would be flaps to final, mixture and props going in. Okay, so we're on glide slope, and we're a little left of the course because the wind's coming from this way, so it should be blowing us the other way. There's the correction from the autopilot. Want to monitor power, make sure we stay on the glide slope.
Copy. Is it 12 Romeo? What type of airplane are you guys flying now?
We're at Columbia 350, 12 Romeo. Hollister traffic, Columbia 6512 Romeo, 4-mile final, 3-1, overflying the airport. Hollister.
Hollister traffic, Cessna 81 Mike is turning left base, and we're going to make a full stop. Hollister.
I got traffic in front of me. These guys cutting me off. All right, I'm going to disable the autopilot. And I'm looking for that left base traffic. Columbia 6512 Romeo is now about 2-mile final on 3-1.
You can go ahead. We're going to avoid you guys.
Do you have us in sight?
We're looking for you guys, but we're going to go back to the downwind, and then we're going to extend.
Okay, I'm about a 1-mile final for 3-1, Hollister. I don't see that guy. Hollister traffic, I have the downwind traffic in sight. We'll be aborting the landing here shortly. Hollister.
I have you guys in sight too.
Roger. Okay, 750. What's our decision altitude? What did I say it was? We're a little high here. I do full flaps here. And there's about 500 feet. That's good enough. We're going to check the flaps. Flaps are going up. And we're going to get out of here.
Hollister traffic, Cessna 81 Mike is turning left downwind for runway 31, Hollister traffic. Correction, left base for runway 31, Hollister, 81 Mike.
Hollister traffic, Columbia 6512 Romeo turning left crosswind 31 departing the area.
Hollister traffic, Cessna 81 Mike is turning on extended final for runway 31, Hollister traffic.
Okay, let's do 25, just like before. Probably want to switch the tanks here soon. And bring our mixture back for some fuel economy. Okay, there's 19, 25, 25, or something close to it. And let's get back to Hollister.
Traffic, 687, turning final, 28, Oakdale.
Clear. Temperature 18 Celsius. Dew point 08 Celsius. Altimeter 3023. Remarks. Density altitude 300. Automated weather observation 0106 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 18 Celsius. Dew point 08 Celsius. Altimeter 3023. Remarks. Density altitude 300.
Okay, enough of that. All right, we're getting up to 2,000 feet now. We'll kind of stay there. And I don't hear anybody talking at Watsonville. I don't see any airplanes down there. That's nice. Let's just enjoy the weather here and the beautiful Monterey Bay. Turn the camera around here for you guys. That's quite lovely, I gotta say. I'm going to slow us down a little bit. Enjoy the ride. Trim's working fine, guys. Don't see any issues there. Landing lights coming on. Okay, pre-landing checklist. Mixture props in. Speed brakes are in. Flaps are takeoff or landing, and the autopilot's off. Watsonville traffic, Columbia 6512 Romeo is about 5 to the east. We're going to do an extended left base for 20, full stop, Watsonville. I'll keep it right here at 15. Our first notch of flaps. We're about 9 here on the power setting. There's 10, 9. Watsonville traffic, Columbia 6512 Romeo, left base 20, Watsonville, full stop. Okay, I got full flaps, power down to about 10. We're a little high. Watsonville traffic, Columbia 6512 Romeo, turning final 20, full stop. Airspeed's a little low. Fix that right now. Okay, there's 90. Shows we're a little high. Flaps are in. Pre-landing checklist complete. We're set up, configured for glide slope 85, 86. There's our VASI lights are lined up, 84, 85. 300 feet over the wires. Little tiny bit of wind, looks very good. Power's back to idle. And we'll get into ground effect right there and do a nice little flare, right? Oh, I did it too soon. Nope. Need to wait like 2 microseconds on that flare. Okay, guys, thanks for joining me. That was a fun little flight. Hope you enjoyed it. About to lose the sun here. We're going to exit at Echo.